gentlemen in the mix.
Now, it doesn't seem like it for you right now. But in the meantime, what would I advise? What do I suggest? I suggest you move on. Some of you have lost a girlfriend that you thought was the one, and they're gone, and you still have her picture on your phone. I bet money. You still have her number in your phone. You still have things around the house.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream. It's Tuesday. It was not Turnaround Tuesday at all for crypto. And rest in peace, XRP. Well, you know, it's off its lows, but SEC appealed the lawsuit, and that legit caused XRP to flash crash. It's down 8.53%, but it was down like 11.7% at its lows. But yeah, Bitcoin had a run this morning, 62.4. I mean, when the market was open, and then we had just had our, on the last 4-hour candle close was the lowest close we'd seen since September 18th. We saw the violation of a 200 simple moving average on this 4-hour time scale, as you can see. And now it's just, Wall Street closed, and the asks stopped. The selling pressure stopped, right? And now you're just kind of meandering back above it, holding the 60K level. Still in between the two big levels, 63,588, right? 58.4, 57.5. So flip your coin, right? You flip your coin if they're going to go. See, on the 4 hour, they never back tested that level once it was broken. So they could always run it up to 63,588 first to confirm, reconfirm the validity of the level as resistance again, because they didn't do it. Or we're just going to make our way sooner rather than later back, back down to the next key level, 58.4, 57.5. So that's where we are. Flip your coins on Bitcoin. That's 4 hour daily. Just gross, man. Like, we had a run and then it got sold into pretty bad, and now you're just sitting here and we're just like, okay, we're just going to wait for 58.4 for a test. I hope they hold it, right? That's where we are. A lot of altcoins are down today. Most are down today. None quite as bad as XRP, though. Even the worst of worst are not as bad as XRP. But imagine owning an asset where it only moves due to lawsuit news every single time. I wouldn't want to deal with it, right? Is it not Tuesday? Oh my God, it's Wednesday. What's going on? Yesterday I said it was Monday. What is happening? What happened? Okay, so my that's what happened. My trainer, my personal trainer, was sick on Monday. And I always do bench on Monday. Chest and tries on Monday. Back and buys on Tuesday, legs on Wednesday. So that's what got me screwed up yesterday. I feel like Dwight Schrute in The Office. You ever saw that episode? I was going to call in. I've never missed a day of work, right? I was going to watch Lost or something. Okay. That's crazy. So it's Wednesday. It's not Tuesday. Sorry. Welcome to Wacky Wednesday. Oh boy. So I think there's more downside, but you flip your coin if they're going to go test the level first before drawing down more or whatever. So yeah, broke that channel. Okay, Bitcoin dominance is kind of a notable mover today. XRP and Ethereum dumping really hard. And look what it's turned into. We just discussed yesterday. It's setting up for its highest low of entire multi-year uptrend. And it looks like it. Highest low right here. So breaking back out of this little local range maybe. 57.72%. Going for the highest close since September 22nd or the 20th. Still waiting on that 60% level, the big long-term target. You think Bitcoin's going down or up. This is going to continue up because there's not enough confidence, right, in the market for big money to really want to start pouring into altcoins yet, because we don't really know the trend of Bitcoin yet. There's just not enough evidence to feel extremely confident on Bitcoin yet, because you haven't made consecutive higher highs, higher lows, and 200 plus days now. Do you hear me? There hasn't been a higher high, higher low in 200 plus days in the crypto market. Here it is on total. 202 days and counting since that top March 14th. After that brutal rejection of the 200 simple moving average and the supply line of this equidistant channel drawn down to maybe the heart line would be a target here, as we've seen it regarded before as resistance, maybe support. But you better pray, man. And really the thing is, someone will be like, it's a high, it's a slightly higher high. Okay, fine. Then give me a freaking higher low, man. And then you better give me a higher high after that. Yeah, too nebulous. Downtrend is still intact because the criteria has not been met for us to formally be able to say the trend is up. Okay, so, sorry. Jonathan, you okay, man?
I like turtles.
There's bears out here.
When I was young, he told my girl cousins I would never be a varsity athlete, and frankly, that was a tremendous blow to my self-esteem.
That's right. Never had the makings of a varsity athlete. Here's your Bitcoin futures. Up 0.99% on the new day. It opened hour 15 minutes ago. I think we're just still waiting on a 200-day simple moving average test and a nice back test of 57.6 to 59K. It just would make sense to test it. Hopefully it holds, and we put in our first higher low in a very, very long time, and then we run off of it and head back up to 65 plus, and then we break out, and then Uptober is real. But for now, it's Downtober. Downtober immediately out the gate, right? So, like if you just in the weekly, it's just what are we're down 7.73% on the week. Yikes! One time, two time, big old bearish engulfing candle in the midst of being painted on futures. And the bad thing about it, I'm just saying, I'm not. Look, dude. People want to call me call me names, like whatever, dude. Yeah, you call me names, then go watch someone else. I don't care. If you never watch me again, call me names. Good. But I'm just saying, right? Is it my fault that a bearish engulfing candle is getting painted at $65,550, which is an undeniable level for
Mitch,
2021?
I can't find any
fault?
toilet paper. Guess I may have to go to McDonald's and ask for extra napkins. Amazon employees strike. See mine stock market. Pump.
Greg P, thanks, dude. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know, the whole strike thing. It's another thing. It's just someone asked me about it, and it's like, dude, these are the strike and the war and the election. All these things are just noise that, like, you can try to draw a conclusion, but it's not a framework. Right? Trying to use events to make decisions, like financial decisions, is just not going to work out. You got to stick to a framework, and we got one. All right, it only marginally increases our probability chance. So, okay. Looking at futures, it's just not a good thing until we get new data that would refute this evidence that is presenting itself. Key level from history, where we crashed. We crashed, chat, when that level was resistance for the first time ever, when it was the top, right? Crashed. You went to 28K. So you clearly see that there are less market participants involved with this asset since March began, right? It's just less than before. And okay, they're holding it up, but like, my God, man, one time, shame on you. Second time, well, shame on me. Second time, shame on the composite operator, because that's him confirming that level is very real, and there could be some seriously bad consequences. But just a few days ago, right? Just Saturday, Friday, we had prices above that level. Things were good, man. We were getting a breakout. 3 white soldiers looking A. But you just can't on the next candle completely cover the candle that was breaking out and then close below it. And it's kind of like a second time. You just can't do it, man. That's bad data. So call me negative, call me names. I'll change my entire tune when the buyers come in and we're back above 65,550. And that little bearish and golden candle that they're trying to paint, 1 day, 22 hours, so that's confirmed, is completely invalidated. Okay, so yeah, go ahead. I'll be the whipping boy, I guess, because you're mad about crypto. You're mad about Bitcoin not being at 100K. That's your fault. And I want to show you a derivative of Bitcoin on Wall Street. It's an ETF, and it makes me want to throw up. Like, I kind of want to puke when I look at this. And if you care about trend analysis and price action correlation to key levels, you probably want to get, this is viewer discretion advised. If you have children in the room, you might want to put their blindfold on, because it's terrible. It's just, oh my God, I want to. Look at this beautiful downtrend. This is a 2-time levered Bitcoin strategy of the volatility of Bitcoin, right? What have they done? I mean, they tested this $30 level. Okay, swing high, swing low, swing low, swing low, swing low. Okay, so now it's resistance, sell off, a rally, rivaled the second high, and it's okay, another failure. In fact, a bearish abandoned baby shooting star looking A, and it tested the supply line like the Jesus before just gapping down. And it's just, when you look at these things, it's like this is confirming that the trend is still bearish via price action, and that's the confirmation. I mean, it's just like, when I look at this, I just like, it doesn't make me feel great. I don't know how it will make you feel. I don't care if it's Bitcoin, I don't care if it's gold, silver, Google, Nvidia. If it looks like this, puke, okay? So they better, right? They better recapture 26, 36, but eventually they better take out $31, $32.
Since we started out on BitConf, let's go further into crypto.
Let's just switch it up and go to XRP first instead of Ethereum because of the move. Okay, so think about what they did. I think this is so disgusting. Like the powers that be, or maybe it's just coincidence, but it's like what happened on XRP just 3 days ago. The highest daily candle close on XRP since March. Since 200 days ago, highest close. And since that peak, down about 20%. 21% at the lows today in a few days. Someone be like, stablecoin, because never moves. But dude, that is brutal. I bet there were people that bought, there has to be. There were people that bought that breakout that never was and never will be. Right? You broke out with a close, but never caught follow through and wrecked. So that's the update. Yeah, SEC. Yeah, okay, of course. The lawsuit, taxpayer money, whatever. Cool. All right, trying to break the 200-day moving average. You can barely see it, but it's there. They're just right at it. Not going to go very well if Bitcoin sees 58.4, 57.5, which is, we got a coin flip chance of that. Because if you look at the oscillators on the 4-hour, there's nothing. If you care about waves, and you've seen enough waves on the 4-hour, normally you get one wave down, which we got. You get a lot of negative momentum. You start consolidating sideways and start maybe rallying upwards. The oscillator, that momentum begins to wane. You start resetting the momentum on the 4-hour. You start getting a histogram island maybe or not, and then you get a second wave down, and on that second wave down, you're hoping for far less levels of negative momentum, and that's when we start developing bullish divergence, seller exhaustion. So they're still just kind of resetting the oscillators right now. So when that's going on, you're in impulse mode. You want to see that predictable stuff that helps us gain an edge that an impending reversal will be coming. You don't have that even on less significant time scales like the 4-hour. So, not really a great place to be if you want to swing trade and stuff. Yeah, for crypto. Okay, we can go Ethereum. Sorry, someone wellness check. Alex Cobb. He's corn on the cob today. Another brutal day for Ethereum, breaching that 2400 level. Not good, man. So now all we can do is pray for some sort of $2,100, $2,200 successful test. I mean, that's hopeful. You would just hope that buyers come in there. We start seeing some bottoming price action. So we could say, hey, we got possibly a confirmation low of this M shape, this shark pattern. But we gotta get there. There's still more downside, right? Yesterday it didn't look good. It's like you want to wait. Probably gonna get lower prices, and that's just still going, man. And this arrow points to the lowest high of entire downtrend that has been going on for 200 plus days now. Wow, 200 plus days. Yep. Get wrecked, Ethereum. I mean, 2,400. If you're below that, then it seems pretty likely you're going to see like $2,100. Maybe even lower if things get bad. But you could just imagine, right? If Bitcoin hasn't even seen those levels yet, and you know, like Ethereum eternally underperforms Bitcoin and the US dollar and Bitcoin itself, you know that those are target levels for if Bitcoin sees its own target levels. Okay. Ethereum to Bitcoin can't be good, man. It has to be gross today. It looked bad yesterday. We were looking at the conclusion of a bear market little rally. Who's pathetic? Woof. That's right. That's freaking right. Yeah, that one last little level they were hanging on to was a bearish engulfing candle. And what happened with the bearish engulfing candle? We caught follow through today, going for the lowest daily candle close since September 18th and going for the third lowest daily candle close in years since April of 2021. Miserable. There's just not much here either. Below this 4 million Satoshi level, get wrecked, dude. I mean, you're talking probably like, I mean, even me trying to like be nice here, like 3.4 million sats. This is a big deal that they're breaking it like this. It's fugly, and we got the Wyckoff distribution schematic. You are clearly in phase E, the markdown phase, and there's wide open spaces, lots of green grass, lots of blue sky to the downside.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
BNB, pretty flat today. Down 0.66%, but going for the lowest daily candle close since September 16th. On this one, it's really disappointing about the up thrust through $600, right? That failure to break and the sell-off. You're back below the 200-day moving average. You would think, right, if Bitcoin's gonna go test the key levels, then we got our own key levels here. So it's like, oh, if Bitcoin's going to 58.4, then BNB is going to 500. And we're just going to pray that we get favorable price action at that level. Hopefully there's demand. That right now there's nothing to do but wait for that to occur and wait for the price action. And then maybe at that level, if it is good favorable price action, you start seeing engulfing candles, maybe one could construct a trading plan again. But not until. So that means you do have to wait. Right, the BNB comet is not visible to the naked eye. You got to go 6 to 7.5% down more to get to an inflection point where someone could construct a plan and strategize a stop loss and all that. You're just not there right now. So Solana, very disappointing, as we could not see a higher high. We could not breach 163.60. You could not sustain prices back above the 200 simple moving average for long at all. It's in its own upthrust of that MA, and going for the lowest daily close since the spring back test was confirmed September 18th, and it seems almost imminent, right? High probability.
DXY
anyway.
weekly trying to paint a massive green candle at the 200-week SMA and the $100 key level from history.
Is that a joint?
Hey, Gek, thanks to the 420, man. Dude, my beep on Encore occurred today. Remember, Encore, massive distribution campaign by the composite operator, extremely aggressive. And you're marking down. I didn't even look at the daily when we analyzed it. The daily is its own 3 falling peaks at that key level. Book it to zero, man. Sorry about your company. You're probably going to get laid off. But you could tell them to short themselves, and then your job will probably be safe. Okay, so you think about it, right? Okay, Bitcoin goes to 58.4, 57.5 for that really important test. Let's pray it holds. Then you got downside here on Solana, 124 to 130. You better pray it holds. If not, it never was, it never will be. You might be seeing 90. Yeah, so it's kind of weird, right? So it's like, right, BNB, Ethereum, Solana, they all got these levels that they're not at yet. Bitcoin's also not quite at its next level. We know where they're going if Bitcoin goes to those levels, right? So all you can do is pray for a higher low again and some good price action. Otherwise, this is starting to get real gross. Just wow. You know what's crazy about it with candle closes? Just think about it, man. Let me show you. Candle closes. It was, in fact, the lowest high. The lowest high. Most recent discernible event, lowest high of potential distribution campaign by the composite operator. Pretty weak. Like until you're breaking 163, that's real. Because that's the most recent data. Prove me wrong. Break 163 and we're good, man. Distribution campaign getting a little invalidated to a degree, but then you got to break 191. There's just so much that has to happen for you to be like, I feel comfortable again with Solana. Oh, it's a Hageki on Twitch, man. I mean, not worrying. You just short it, dude. Hageki. Nothing to be worried about. Just do your thing, man. Make a year's salary shorting it. If they lay you off, then you're protected for a year and you can look for employment somewhere else. You have plenty of time, right? What's up, market participant on X? Anyone else on any random places? We got Mr. His name's always blue. Love 4 AM. Sneaky distribution. And we got all the peoples on YouTube. First, or it's the second of the month, second best day to join the Patreon, where you get trade setups, education, access to me, to ping me, to ask me questions. I'll give you voice memos, voice messages on the Discord. You get access to my charts where you get pinged with notable events across all markets. If something looks amazing, I'm going to ping you on it. Like, hey, looking at some stocks, like, dang, man, there's a buying campaign going on. Momentum shifting structure. Here's why. Like, you get tons of updates and all that. Super worth it. You can ask anyone who's in it. But, above all the value you get in it, you are supporting a 100% crowdsourced community. Like, I have never made you watch ads out of all the hours you've watched, right? I've never accepted a sponsorship. No affiliate marketing links down your throat. Never been caught in a scandal scam. Full on integrity. That's it, man. So, yeah. And really, also, you're supporting my team. It's not just me that keeps this ship running. So, yeah, a lot of good reasons. So, just saying that, second of the month, second best day. God forbid. Okay, so Solana, we looked at XRP already. So the big boy is already taken out. We looked at total. We can look at it one more time. Just doesn't look great, man. I mean, that's just 1 and 2. Both of these are miserably lower than this high from July. So, again, with price action, not my opinion, right? By reading the chart that exists currently, there are far less market participants over the past 2 months involved with the entire crypto market than there was in July, than there was in June, than there was in March. And that's reality. That's not opinion. Key levels rejected too perfectly. That's also cool. But yeah. So what can we do? We can shift gears a little bit. Go to the S&P 500 that somehow closed positive today. It's wild to see that based on the fact that the Mag 7 just looked like butt. They're still got the price above 50 or 564.97, right? You're still above it. You don't want to violate that level because then we would consider this like an upthrust. Yeah, so monitoring the level, have your alert set up somewhere below 563, 564, just in case if you hear the beep, you know something not great is happening at all. You don't want to see it. Okay. The Dow Jones, I mean, that was like the fourth highest daily candle close ever. Remember, we have a green shooting star potential Japanese candlestick reversal. We got some follow through yesterday, but they kept it propped up today. So I think it's still a valid Japanese candlestick reversal pattern. So we'll pay attention to this, but it's very real. If it was red, it'd be a stronger argument, but hey, green shooting stars are real too and can act as reversals. So just pay attention, right? Long extended rally, unfilled gaps exist just below us. Key levels from history have never been regarded as support since they were broken on September 13th. So just logically thinking, okay, 41.2 is a great level for a pullback to knock out the gap, right? Fill it, and then maybe we formally test this level successfully, just like we did at 40,000 on the 11th September. Fill the gap, back tested the key level for the first time ever since breaking it. I'm gonna do the same thing. It'd be convenient. So it's like, if you're looking at the Dow Jones, it's never like, it's just not a good area to be taking fresh longs, even if it continues higher, because that's just not how it works. You're trying to buy supports, but it's not just supports. You're trying to buy at supports with favorable price action. You are not at support right now. You are just coming off this huge rally, staring into the face of potential Japanese candlestick reversal at a major 1.618 fib extension. Gold immune ratio, not a joke, with these things that have not happened yet. So it's just like, go ahead, dude, do your thing. But I'm negative, bro. It's being negative, dude. So the NASDAQ didn't really do anything promising today. As yesterday, we broke a key level, 17,937. It was resistance before August, right? It was rejection and dumped. And now today, like, just, I hope it just is, it doesn't matter, but they broke it yesterday, and today they have formally confirmed what was once a resistance as resistance again. That's just reality. There is an unfilled gap at 17,575. So you think logically here, like, oh, okay, like maybe they'll fill that first. It's not really what you want to see. This is not favorable price action if you want immediately higher prices. It's unfavorable. It's like, dang, for a seller, this is favorable price action. Bearish back test the key levels as resistance again, reconfirming their validity, right? You want to see that. So tomorrow, if you're a seller, you want to see follow through. You want to see a bearish engulfing candle. You want to see a drawdown. That would really confirm the break, cook, and go. It would be a go candle. Anyway, yeah, that's where you are here. Down 0.14% today, but it's up after hours, 0.11%. Meh. You would think fill in the gap, back test in 213 would be good. I mean, it doesn't really like, hey man, is this a good level to strategize? It's not. Nah, man, go lower. Go to test 211, and then we'll talk. Good trend though. Higher highs, higher lows.
Dollar RKLB, thanks.
What's up, Nick? Sakura, thank you for the 20. We can look at Rocket Labs that broke out of its mega range and started marking up. So I know why you're requesting it. Not really a good request in terms of amazing entry right now, time to long, but I understand why. It was notable today. A mover anyway, right? Just like Nano Nuclear. Holy crap. Its technical event today was phenomenal. We'll look at that too. If I remember, that's right, G-Dog. It would be the formal break cooking. Yeah, on the bear side for sure. Sub Dow Jones. Okay, so those are the big index funds. Let's look at gold real quick. That has just been, what a safe haven for all this insanity. Another day of just holding up amongst the highest closes ever. Not as high as yesterday, but hey, who cares? Yesterday was a bullish engulfing candle, still active. Let's see if we keep it going, man. We got a 2783 target up there. Log scale 1.618 fib extension that is confluent with the 100% measured move of the decade large cup with Hendelman. Yeah, 2783. And the thing is, like, that's going to be the target even if we get a pullback, even if it's a violent pullback, it's fine, right? I mean, like, where's the most recent discernible swing lows? I think they're at 2363. So if gold has a drawdown to 2400 and pivots, it would be the highest major low ever on gold. So this thing is extended out without putting in a swing low in a while. So the trend is going to be completely, they take it to 2,400. It's still great. Life's still good. All right, go explore, dude. Silver holding that 31.15 level. I think that's a big deal, man. Looking good. There's kind of wide open. I mean, maybe when they break this local level, this old tweezer top at 32.45, wide open spaces, you got that 35 to 35.69 level on deck. So silver still looking good, man. Looking real good here. Good trend. Monthly rising 3 methods, very rare. I think way higher if you give it enough time on silver. U.S. oil, we're just getting through, man. We're going across the markets. That's what we do. U.S. oil had another positive day, but still, as you can see, below the local 72.43 support resistance from August. So you can't say, oh, we're in an uptrend. You're just at the bottom of what looks like a range. The bottom end of a range, man. There's just insurmountable amount of things that have to occur before you can say that U.S. oil is full on uptrending again, because you're making consecutive lower highs, lower lows since April. But they're trying to spring back test, so maybe you're onto something here. Nice. Natural gas. So just kind of flat in the past few days. That gap probably going to fill, and at the same time they would want to back test that 265 level as support. Two birds stoned at once, whatever. But yeah, we know the monthly is where it's at on natural gas. This is a cycle bottom level. This is like where, hey man, that every time you get to 190, every 4 years, you just bid it up, and that's when the cycle reverses and you go to substantially higher prices. Normally it ends at $10. It's crazy, man. Over and over and over again. It's the natural gas trade. Buy at 160, 190, take profit at way higher levels. And then you wait for 4 years for natural gas to return to 160, 190, and you buy it again. Oh, wheat futures up again, man. What? Good God. Wheat futures. We're doing it. 3 failures from the sellers to break this 540 level. Now you're just running. 636 on deck. Feeder cattle futures. Dude, that's crazy. Look what they're doing, man. Highest daily candle close since August 2nd. Oh my God, look, they recaptured the October 2014 old all-time high. They did it. They did it a couple days ago, but they've been holding it. They're back above the 200-day simple moving average. Mega engulfing candle. It's like a bullish Marbazoo engulfing. Crazy. Filled the gap today. So that's pretty, I mean, I wish Bitcoin would get back above all these levels, like feeder cattle futures. How about live cattle futures? Oh my God, you cannot stop it. The Crypto Face requested this because I think he saw something, and there was something. It's beautiful. It's an undeniable uptrend. A lot of bullish consolidation. This is at reaccumulation structures for sure. All the higher lows, all these key levels from history being regarded as support. Such a large amount of demand that the sellers were unable to go test those key levels from history again. It's a sign of strength, and now running like crazy. Highest daily candle close since July 26th, and emerging soon back at the top of this little range. And if they break it, price discovery, live cattle futures, your steak, man. You will eat bugs and you will be happy. That's what this chart implies. You are screwed, chat, as a consumer, as a human. I mean, to the elites, you are cattle. So, to be milked for your tax dollars. Disgusting. Let's tax everything, and then let's just keep spending, and then let's keep raising taxes when it's like, oh, okay, what just happened? We just upped our debt by $345 billion. That was announced like yesterday. All-time highs on debt, baby. Yeah, it's totally, people need to pay their fair share. No, the government just needs to stop. It needs to just die. The government just needs to die, chat. Stop spending, stop existing, and inflation goes down. Stop growing. The government stops growing, our problems go away. It's crazy, dude. They think about it. One of these administrations, they want to tax unrealized gains while they spend like this. These people are treasonous, evil people. I can't believe that you'd be watching this stream and you wouldn't agree. You think unrealized taxes, more taxes, is somehow good for a trader. Raise capital gains tax, baby. Corporate tax, that gets passed on to the consumer, to you. But you want more of that. You want more government. You're okay with that because orange man bad. It's unbelievable, dude. Like, it really is where we are as a country, as a Western society. It's pathetic. It really is. Let's see here. So we get the commodities. Orange juice futures down a little bit, monitoring this, but dude, it doesn't matter. Keeping this propped up. Remember, this is like a rising wedge. They broke it. There's crazy bearish divergence in the daily and the weekly. It's like just poised for finally ending, but no, not yet, man. Not yet, but soon at some point it's gonna. Chickens will come home to roost, Bobby Boucher. Man, Palladium, dude. It looks like the composite operator is showing his signature. I'm just telling you. Composite operator, chat. It seems like he said, go ahead and start accumulating Palladium, chat. Okay. We've recaptured the 200-day simple moving average formally for the first time since October of 2022.
Look here! Look, listen!
That's happened. It's happening. We're here. We're putting in higher lows now. Momentum is shifting back into the hands of the buyers. At where? Oh, it just happens to be, oh, very, very important levels. Time to own Palladium probably, because the composite operator's beginning his buying campaign now, and you're getting it at insanely good levels where this thing could go crazy if they do what they did in 2018. Just giving you a public service announcement on Palladium. Platinum also. Very good stuff, man. Like, I know it's been spinning the wheels, but when it's spinning its wheels, you're still seeing very favorable price action to key levels from history. I mean, these two lows right here, rivaling this low, but all these lows, you're higher and you're back above the 200-day simple moving average. You're back above this resistance of $9.95. You're back over $1,000 at psychological resistance support. You broke the supply line. I mean, there's a lot of things to be kind of excited about on Platinum for more upside given enough time. So yeah, just letting you know, man. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button and below the sub. Thanks for being here. Hype in the chat. Or not. Whatever, dude. Let's take a look at something that our very own found us. It was Tommy. But this is such a big deal on nano nuclear. I don't, it's like whatever. It's 4 million volume, 3 million volume, right? 530 million market cap asset, right? But something happened today that people just probably might overlook or not think about or care about. Something happened yesterday and today. Extremely important events here. So you had a double bottom confirmed, reconfirmed with a breakout September 26th. And then you got a formal bullish back test of that neckline, right? What was once resistance, flipped to support September 30th. And then you got another test the next day, October 1st, beginning of the month. What they do, they bullishly engulfed. So you got a break, hook, and go. Confirmation on the breakout of the double bottom. But then there's this other little level, other kind of real level. So resistance in June, support in June, resistance reversal in July, resistance reversal September, just freaking September 27th, a few days ago. And now what's happened? Buyers have captured that level formally with a candle close. And you just had your highest daily candle close since July 19th. And could someone tell me, even if you're going to be conservative, where is the next major resistance on nanonuclear energy? Just help me out here. I can't seem to see it. Anyone want to take a guess? We got 8 minutes of the daily candle close for all of crypto. Not a good day. Not the type of price action you want to see for a, oh, yesterday was nothing. No, that's not, not what you want to see today. So I was looking, 34, sure, 37, but conservatively speaking, you had some sort of like 28 to 30 bucks would be a good target, I think, from here. I mean, you're talking like if it could fail, right? Like we could wake up tomorrow and nanonuclear is back below 1350. It never was, never will be. What a joke, scam. Okay, screw it. But if there's follow through on what we have achieved today, if there's follow through, I mean, you're talking conservatively 61% upside, non-levered, up to 70%. But then if you're gonna have an aggressive run to the C and A point of the harmonic, you're talking 95 to 115%. It was 200+% down here, though. It's already appreciated so much from when we looked at it with that inverted hammer, the bullish divergence, every higher low gets put in more than before. This is the stuff you wish Bitcoin looked like. You wish Bitcoin was this. But it's not, man. Bitcoin's not this. We can't say anything about Bitcoin like nanonuclear. Crypto on the weekly, some of these altcoins, they got some big M shapes and stuff, but bro, call me when people start actually bidding on this crap, like for real. Like, yeah, like FTM did it. Oh, congrats, man. That's great, man. Did it put a higher low in? I don't even know, man. Like, and here's the biggest kicker of it all. Jim Cramer was bearish as F on nanonuclear today. If that's not asking you to mark up 60%, I don't know what would, right? SoFlo Mike, thanks for the $10 super chat. Much love, dude. Hit the like button for SoFlo's contribution. Let's go, bud. Thank you, dude. Yeah, so that one to me is like, holy crap. No, there's no opportunity in crypto. It's like, bro, look at this. I don't know. It's been kind of opportunity, right? Yeah, you had a few days, 4 days of blah, but still, man, the dream. Dude, look at CRM. Like, what the heck are they doing? We got this uptrend. Look at this. So much demand from market participants that they could not come and test this key 200, 205 level. It was an M shape anyway. Like HubSpot, same type, dude, same composite man on HubSpot as you have on CRM. Look at this, dude, 886, like the Jesus. And now you got this, this is kind of weird, unconventional look, but like the 3 rising valleys here, recapturing the 200-day simple moving average, highest daily candle close seen on CRM since May 22nd. The trend is friend, right? Yeah, you're in an uptrend. They're still buying. You wish Bitcoin looked like this. You wish your favorite S-coin looked like this, but it doesn't. It doesn't, man. When consecutive higher highs, higher lows lately. Joke, dude. Big joke. How about Alibaba? Because China, remember trade setup? Remember, okay, yeah, like August 5th, trade setup posted, tweeted about it, pinged everyone that existed in the Discord, everyone that watched the stream. It was there every day, right? And is Baba okay, man? Is Baba okay? Where are the Baba okay people? Where are you? You're not here anymore. You're not complaining anymore. I want to hear you complain more. I said also, you had to be patient to make money on this. And if you didn't have patience, then get wrecked, dude. Go meditate some at the top of Mount Kilimanjaro and learn to be patient. Take it as a lesson for next time, because these will present themselves again. These ungodly 460-day large Gartleys with 3 rising valleys, classic accumulation, recapturing 200, MAC test levels as support after hitting 9-year lows. Second target of the trade setup, 120, 119.76. You're almost there. Maybe we'll be there tomorrow. But it's been a dream. Beautiful. And then you had Baidu, which was also showing a pretty sick setup, man, with that M shape at key supports. It's just been going, man. And it's like, is it a joke? Is 85, 87 a joke? No, it's not. It's the level of all levels. You can't argue with it. No one in the world would argue with it. So since the recapturing, it's since, you know, they started, the Communist Chinese Party started injecting money into their market, up 33% in about 10 days. Phenomenal. It's so crazy, the Chinese markets, right? It was like they were the worst performing asset class or index in the world, and then in 14 days they are now the best performing asset in the world, or asset class or index fund in the world in 2 weeks.
I seem to recall you said Baba would be house changing. It nearly is.
Is that a joint?
I told y'all, ancient Chinese spirits, like people from all the different successful dynasties of our time, or of their time, were the composite operators, along with Michael Burry. Michael Burry was at his computer accumulating Baba, and all the ancient Chinese spirits were behind him as apparitions, and they were just like, yes, you will buy. We will paint this beautiful structure, godly pattern. This is it. Baidu as well. How'd JD do? JD.com. Momentum shifted. They recaptured the 200. They broke 31 to 33. Highest daily candle close on this one since like March 2023. Wow, it was about 18-month highs, approaching 49 bucks. They've ever break that, then you got a $66 target. Holy crap, man. But yeah, that's how it turns around. Just burn these images in your mind of downtrends. How do downtrends reverse? Higher lows, favorable price action correlation to levels, right? There were a couple, look at this. I mean, this 2019 low right here, they defended it, but it rivaled that left shoulder, so it was recognizable to anyone. They could see it. They could easily manage the risk if they wanted to. But yeah, up 4.36% today and up another 1% after hours. Beautiful. China to me. China. Yeah. Caesar, dude. Caesar did the back test. It did the thing. And then today, highest daily candle close since April 9th. Beautiful dragon pattern at key inflection point from history where reversals have occurred. And now they're just doing it again, man. Structural developments that are recognizable at key inflection points, giving us favorable price action. Aha. Yes. Increased probability. Not certain, just increased probability. Wonderful stuff, man. I don't know how you couldn't get hype on traditional technical analysis of all financial markets. How many times do these things have to play out? And it's not even about them playing out, man. It's about being able to take on minimal losses if it fails, with maximum upside if it succeeds. 3-to-1 reward to risk minimum. What happened to LAC, dude? Did it get wrecked or did it pump? or did it Paul Wall, is sitting sideways, up 0.78% today. Yeah, I mean, you're just right there. See, the thing is, you've got this insane bullish divergence in the weekly. It's like patience, I think. This is unfortunately not a great, like, okay, so there's exhaustion and then there's accumulation. Like, I would have higher conviction on something like BABA because it's undeniable that the composite operator has an ongoing and well-established buying campaign. On something like this, you're just playing exhaustion. You're playing weekly and daily bullish divergence at key levels on a second low. One low, the second low. Look at this fib extension here. Where are we at? Low to high, a 1414 fib extension. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one low, the second low. This would be the type 2 return of this huge M-shaped pattern. Yeah, hop, 1414, 1618, right? Harmonic optimum price. I think you're hopping. You're close to hop, whatever, and it's this level. This is what you're playing, man. So it's not as good. I think you're looking for stuff like, Larley, my long-term friend, hit me up, DM, talking about DocuSign looking good. And I looked at it and I'm like, Mother of God, you're right. Look at this. This is the stuff that you're looking to identify, man. So this is a boom and bust. The cycle boomed and then it busted. And then a bottoming structure has been ongoing for now 714 days. Sellers tried once, they tried twice, failed. And they rallied it, hit resistance, sold off, but then all of a sudden, new evidence is presenting itself that signifies accumulation.
Have a look at $INTT
Not once,
stock.
twice, thrice.
Peace.
Dow Jones thinks the 20 will swear down in it, mate. Thank you. So yeah, above 65, 69, you break that. It's an easy run. Well, easy run to 77. Then after that would be 92 bucks. You'd have good targets there. But this is, I believe you're witnessing the composite operator accumulating a major position on this asset for a big run. We're not saying it's going to go fill a gap at 225. We're just saying that eventually, once they break this 65, 69 level, there's going to be massive upside potential. So I would just pay attention to DocuSign. There are signatures of accumulation. There is a signature of confirmation of accumulation at this $50 mark, right? So much demand, right? Think about the psychology of buyers and sellers. There's so much demand on DocuSign that the sellers cannot take the price back down to the levels from history. As you see, August 2019, and certainly not down to fill gaps from November 2023 or test the lows from November 2022 or October 2023, right? Too much demand. Recapture the 200-day simple moving average. Look how the 200 moving average now upsloping for the first time since Mother of God, like first time since November 2021. The everything bubble, right? Yeah, things are turning around. I'm sure you had a golden cross too, not that big a deal, but yeah, dude, you had a golden cross into a death cross into about to golden cross again, right? Okay, so looking interesting, man, very much so. So 65, 69 is the big breakout mark. Have your alert set up. Okay, again, the stream is education centric, so I'm doing everything in my absolute power to try and make like charts digestible, where it's not like, what is this? Just a bunch of stuff, bunch of red and green. No, man, it represents the psychology of buyers and sellers. I'm trying to break it down that way. So now we've been going, dude. I just made it 1 hour and sorry, about 5 minutes late. You're local on the lates. Let's go to Bighorn on the daily close. Not great. Not a great close, man. It's just not like, where are the bids, man? Lowest daily candle close confirmed on Bitcoin since September 17th. A lower daily candle close than yesterday. Any bids today got completely sold into. We're just waiting for 58.4, 57.5 for a test. We just pray that it is a successful test and not a failed test, because a failed test takes us to 53K most likely. And you don't want to be here for that. Probably, because you're gonna call me negative and all the name. Mitch is mad, dude. Like, I'm not mad. I just think price action dictates my opinion on things. That's the way it's been. Yep, not great, man. MicroStrategy, it was crazy, man. It was good. It had a good day. Like it was like the buyers did not get the memo that Bitcoin's doing crappy, because it was up 6% at one time, I think, at the highs, but it did pull back a lot. It was only up 1.2%, but it was up like 6% at the highs. Oof. But what they did was they back tested this key level as resistance. Not good. So it's like you have max downside potential on MicroStrategy if they're unable to break this key resistance of the range. That's what's up with MicroStrategy. I guess we can look at it. Congratulations on liking waffles, dude. It's a big deal. Yeah, the ARC stuff, right? Zoom probably looks similar. Cactus Leo saying, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. Okay, so a couple requests here. Yeah, Rocket Lab. Yeah, we only had 2 requests today. Okay. But hey, you know what, man? We had thanks so much, Mr. Goldfish, for joining the Patreon/Citadel today. Your first month, I really appreciate that. Blinders Off, thank you for the 8 months continued support. Mustang Montero, thank you so much for joining the Patreon today. And Francisco Jared, thank you for joining the Patreon today, man. Hype in the chat for people supporting this 100% crowdsourced community and stream, where it is all about investing in yourself and learning a language that is foreign in its traditional technical analysis, and it is a navigational tool of financial markets. Find me one better. Go ahead. Find a better formula or framework to navigate financial markets than this one, and I'll find you a surprise person. Because this is the way. People been here for years. They know this is the way. There is no way better than this. The way that the mentality, the psychology of how you should approach markets to protect yourself from making bad decisions, all of it. So Rocket Lab was first, or yeah, I think Rocket Lab. Yeah, see, they broke it out, right? You had this beautiful harmonic, didn't do anything for a while, but dude, all about the range, right? Oh, look what they did, dude. Look what they did, chat. You can't tell me there's a level down here, the max upside potential. If it's real, like, you can identify bottom of trading range, price action. Oh, they held it. Look what happened. You know, they hit the resistance and there was supply there. They sold it off, but too much demand. They retested. That's called a partial decline. Was confirmed when they retested it, and then the breakout, 7% chance of breakout, and it's gone. And talking about a bullish engulfing candle was confirmed today, but testing a very, very real level. Like, they closed it right at this December 2020, May 2021, September 2021, and February 2022 inflection point. Extremely important. If they break it, 1141 seems very likely. If they don't, then 731 will be back on deck probably. But this one is beautiful. It's been beautiful, but you know, as a request, you know, we're looking for, hey man, it's actionable right now. It's at the bottom of the range. There's bullish divergence. There's a bunch of variables that increase our chances of it reversing here. You know, obviously don't have that on this. This is in markup, impulse mode. All we can do is talk about the levels, and you're up against a big one. Clearly just showed you, so. Okay. Init, sweat on Init stock. Intest Corporation. We've been here before. We talk about 100% retrace, that's for sure. Let's go to the weekly. What a crash, that sucks. So we go back to right here, back in 1998. 97. Those are those levels there. You're not there. You're just sitting at this swing low from 2022, 620. Okay, so here's the thing, right? When an asset goes to a key level, that's great, right? When it's sitting at a level, that's great. But is there anything locally as in like after the impulse, structural development occurs? That's local, right? Is there anything that is identifiable, recognizable, that we know represents a composite operator accumulating a position? There is no evidence of that right now. You're just at a support sitting there after crashing, right? Look at this day, this week. This week you lost 30% of your value on Intest Corporation. So you're sitting there. So the argument could be way stronger on this. You would want to see a three rising valleys and percent and short. You want to see harmonic stuff. You want to see some divergence. It's just not really good looking stuff on the oscillators, really. I wouldn't be touching it, but if you want to try to strategize with a stop below 620, you better have a stop. You better do it, man. But there's nothing at this 620 level that implies impending upside. You always want that. You want impending upside signatures, and you don't have it. So they may not bid on this. Like, they've been trying for weeks, for over a month, 6 weeks, and just nothing. You're spinning the wheels sitting here. Yeah. On the daily, maybe. Not on the weekly, really. But daily, nah, dude, I wouldn't call that divergence at all, dude. No way. I don't care. Nope. Divergence would be, okay, they consolidate, and then we go lower. And then the oscillator does this. That would be divergence on the daily, bro. One low, then a clear second low locally, and you're oversold again. That's divergence. This is not, you're not diverging. I don't give a crap. I think you'd be flipping your coin to try to long this right now. Good luck, dude. Have fun. Go ahead. There's a lot more to it than just buying at support. There is. Well, Tesla, hey man, remember we talked about yesterday? I went on a little sermon about Tesla, and it's like, dude, go ahead and keep buying at 88% retraces at key inflection points from history, at the completion of W shapes, and see what happens. Well, today, if you would have done it, you'd have gotten wrecked, because it was down at one time 5.5% or so. And what a reaction! Now I think this gap will fill. It could be nothing too. Like the thing about Tesla is, like, yeah, we know there's a bearish pattern here, but we also know the trend is bullish. We know we're in a really nice reestablished uptrend on Tesla. We're looking for underperformance here. We're eventually gonna, I think there's a long-term target of $300 to $400. Okay, so we're just looking for underperformance. Like maybe they go to 232, whatever. Worst case scenario, maybe even a little deeper, 220, but they pivot and put in the highest low of uptrend. And why do I really not care about this bearish W right for now? It's because of the monthly. The monthly makes it so clear. You want to see this? It's crazy. It's a monthly bullish dragon pattern. Okay. One of the largest dragons I've ever seen in my life. And you've already broken out. You've already bullishly engulfed last month. Like last month, what'd you do? You like broke out back test, engulfed. Highest monthly candle close confirmed since July 2023. It's the dragon. Here's your foot. Here's your second foot. It's the dragon breakout. This is why I don't really give a crap about a W shape. Yeah, I'm going to hold Tesla long term. It's investment, position, way higher prices. I don't care how long it takes. There's no expiration. I'm just, I'm good. I'm good. I have conviction on the technicals here. There is someone that's been accumulating this. There are people involved with this asset, and you can clearly see it with the price action, the higher highs, higher lows consecutively over a decent amount of time now. So I don't care about 3% downside today. Well, whatever. Cool. Bullish and golden candle valid until they break 214. Don't even care until they break 205. Then it's kind of weird. Yeah, they break 205. Yeah, that's not good. But for now, the Jesus, man. Extreme value. Think about what happens on the monthly. What happens on dragons, they're premature W shapes. So let's say it just plays out where it becomes a W shape eventually. And let's just say it turns into a bearish Gartley because of 60% retrace on B. 786 happens to be 350. So if it just goes to the pattern completion of this mega size Gartley from where it is right now, that is 40% upside. That not good enough, man, for Mag 7? Insane upside potential if you're just patient. And guess what? That 786 can flute with the 1414. That BX marks the spot. Look at your positive momentum building on the monthly. Well, we've been doing that, man. Okay. Dragon Cup, man. Correct, delivery numbers came out today and they weren't great, but again, I'm just not worried about it, man. The trend is friend. Trend is friend. Yeah, looking for underperformance. Maybe a test 230, but I think it'll be all right. Okay, long term, bullish on Tesla, cause evidence. Okay, man. So I've been live hour 15 minutes, and frankly, I'm really tired from my workouts, and I'm really hungry now. So let's flip your coin on Bitcoin because you're in between two major levels, either 63,588 on deck or 58.4. That's it. There's no discernible edge on the 4 hour at all. So thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Remember, second of the month, second best day to join the Patreon/Citadel trade setups, education, access to premium Discord. You get me. You get ping me, ask questions about TA and all that. I will do my best to answer. And but above all, you're supporting my team, and you are supporting 100% crowdsourced community. No monetization ever. So think about it, man. So I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA.